What's up, and welcome to DFS Today with me, Dan Dorrett. It's just going to be a quick little show here. Going to go over our favorite plays of the day, and we're also going to talk a little bit about the Vegas lines as always. So today we're going to jump right into this. And at the point guard position, some of the best plays of the day, in my opinion. DeJounte Murray, he is my favorite cash game play of the day. He has solidified himself in that starter's role. He is going to continue to get the minutes that he deserves, and it looks like, as for the foreseeable future, as long as the price is right, he's someone we need to consider in cash games. At the point, also, sorry guys, different camera angle. Also at the point guard position, we have Jeff Teague. Jeff Teague is solid in his minutes. Keep in mind, today is going to be a good day to get games in. We got a nice heavy slate, and tomorrow is the trade deadline. So don't forget about our trade deadline show tomorrow. Only reason why I bring this up is I saw something funny on Twitter earlier. The Timberwolves PR team was like, we appreciate all the trade suggestions, but we don't have control of that. That was a really great feed, really great Twitter feed there. I read through a bunch of that stuff, a bunch of funny comments, a bunch of crazy trades that people were doing on ESPN.com. It's just something to look forward to tomorrow. And we do have our live coverage that's going to be from 9 to 12 Pacific time. I will be on there from 11 to 11:30 Pacific. So I got to do some math for that. It's 3 hours, so like 2 to 2:30. My math is right. I got to double check that. I believe I'll be on from 2 to 2:30 with Dan, with the other Dan. It'll be the Dan and Dan show. So back to this, we have Rajon Rondo is someone I'm highly interested in tonight in GPPs. Good matchup. It's going to be a fun game, and I expect him to just continue to go. Another GPP guy I'm interested in is IT. Teague has that is weak against the pick and roll, and they seem to excel at that. Another guy is Tyler Ulis again tonight. Yeah, price is right. We got to consider him. Shooting guard position, Harden. Harden's probably my number one shooting guard target for tonight. And then we also have Manu. Liking Manu a little bit tonight. And Oladipo on DraftKings only. He's way underpriced over there. But obviously there's no Cousins, and I don't know. Oladipo tonight is someone I'm definitely looking in, definitely going to be interested in, and Wiggins as well. Wiggins for cash for me though. Slightly like him in GPP, but he's definitely going to be in a lot of my cash lineups. So there's that. Moving on to small forward, we have TJ Warren and Josh Jackson. I don't have an issue with playing both of those guys in cash games. Price is right. This is going to be a pretty even lineup to where last night it was stars and scrubs. So let's not get that confused. Some other small forwards that I'm interested in GPP. Damari Carroll coming in at 5,500 on DK. I really like that price tag for him. And LeBron, as always, LeBron's always in play, and we can't forget about Jimmy Butler either. Small forward, I would rank this as Carroll, LeBron, and then Butler as far as that. And Warren and Jackson, with the price being right, I love those guys as far as cash game plays. Small forward position, I think my favorite power forward. My favorite power forward of the day is definitely got to be LaMarcus Aldridge for cash and GPPs. And then Dragon Bender coming in at a nice price tag. Also interested in him for cash. I kind of just gave you guys four cash game plays there for your forward position. So you should be able to fill out the rest yourself. And we can also consider Jeff Green in coming in at 3,700 on FanDuel. That's a salary saver right there. And he has he's going to see minutes. Tick, I like Tick tonight. I just think I think he's a good player. I also like Biggs against the Cavs. So that means Blake Griffin's in play. And at the center position, my center lock of the day is definitely going to be Drummond. He's not going to go under-owned. It's not going to happen like it did with Capella the other night. But Drummond is definitely my cash lock. Sorry, looking at something. You can look at Taj Gibson as well as you if you want. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. That's what I was looking at. Centers against Brooklyn with Capella the other night. And that's why I like Griffin as well. I don't know why I said Cleveland. But it's bigs against Brooklyn and not Cleveland. Excuse me on that. And also we can center position also. I think Miles Turner is going to go low owned tonight. He's going to have a higher upside. And that's going to pretty much about do it for the position by position. So what I will do now is I will run through the Vegas lines. I'm going to pull that up, run through Vegas lines, and then I'll run back through this again like I always do. So let me pull those up. Sorry, guys, it's loading. All right. So we have Brooklyn and Detroit. Detroit is minus 9.5. And the over-under is 211. I want to take the over in that game, but I don't know. That's really close. If it's a blowout, I think it's going to go under. If they can keep it, if Brooklyn can keep it close, it's going to be a better looking game. Houston and Miami. Houston minus 4.5 on the road, back to back. I'm still taking Houston minus the 4.5, even with how good they've been playing. Indiana plus 3.5. I like that against New Orleans. Cleveland is home dogs on national TV, and there's that national TV skid. I feel like Cleveland's going to break that tonight. They're going to win at home against Minnesota, getting 3.5 points. Man, I feel like that's a lock. I don't know. Something about that doesn't feel right. Also, looking at there's 2 games left. I'm not really interested in either one of those. As far as line-wise, that Memphis line is really low, under 200. You only see those against teams like Utah. That opened up at 202.5 as well. So that tells you there's some heavy money coming in on the under. It's gonna about wrap it up for the Vegas side. There's not much. I think my favorite one of the day is definitely Cleveland plus 3.5. That's getting some heavy action from me. We're actually going to do that. Maybe we won't do that live on air. Maybe we will. We're going to open ACR up at least. We are not going to do that live on air, but we are opening up ACR as we speak. So let's get back. Let me run through this one more time. If you have any questions, throw them in chat, please. All right. So one more time, going back. Point guard position. Favorite point guard of the day for cash, DeJounte Murray. Favorite shooting guard of the day for cash, Andrew Wiggins. Small forward, Josh Jackson and TJ Warren. At power forward, LaMarcus Aldridge. At center, and he is the lock of the day, that is Andre Drummond. Some other guys I'm interested in at center, Miles Turner. I'd like my projections for him and his ownership percentage going to be low, and he is a high upside play tonight. So if I don't have Drummond, I'm going to have Turner. You might see me sprinkling a little bit of Big Cat, but probably not. Blake Griffin I have interested in at the power forward position. Nikola Mirotic I am interested in. I will be interested in Mirotic a lot the rest of the season for obvious reasons. Small forward position, ranking these 3 in this way: Damari Carroll, LeBron James, Jimmy Butler. At shooting guard, it is James Harden, Manu, and I'm probably sprinkling a little bit of Drew Holiday as well. Point guard position, Rajon Rondo is my favorite GPP point guard of the day. We have a little bit of interest in Jeff Teague and Tyler Eulis as well, and Isaiah Thompson as well at that position. Please don't forget about Jeff Green for a salary saver at the power forward position. Power forward's probably my favorite position of the day, and it's going to be the hardest one to fill. So with that, doesn't really seem like there's much left for me to say. Favorite play of the day is Andre Drummond. Going to repeat that one more time. Eat that chalk in your cash. Just do it. And then also my favorite point guard for cash is DeJounte Murray. Going to have to keep taking advantage of that. The guy deserves to play. So let's just keep riding it while we can. All right. And with that being said, I'm out. Peace.